Okay, Coach, so the folks here, they are bundled up, but they're ready for football as you get a look at First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it, this crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Cleveland Browns. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
It's 20. 7. It's going to be a long day for you. Alert 3, alert 3. Alert 3. Watch the edge.
Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
Yeah, it was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is third down and 6. Now Mayfield. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10.
Come on, D. Check, 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 check.
The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on second and 13. Now Joe Mixon. He'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Check the tight.
On third down, Bridgewater. Tate's got it. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Let's go.
18 yards on that one, and the Bengals are moving. First down.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
A pretty good-looking run there on first down. That'll go for 9 yards, just short of the line to gain. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set
Anyway. Motion, pop, 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 pop. Please.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creep. Safety
On
creep.
second down, here's Mixon.
Double up, double up.
He's got the first down here inside the 30. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Joe Mixon, his 14th touchdown now of the year. As these guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Zerline connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
The Browns drive about to get started. And on the first drive, 3 and out. I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, If you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. To throw, Mayfield. And that's complete to Gates. 7 yards there and a first down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Stepping up, he'll try and run. Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down, a very solid gain on that play.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Mayfield to throw it this time. Isaiah McKenzie hauling it in. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Mayfield looks to throw, and he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Sammy Watkins, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Bengals drive about to get going. And, partner, I'm going to make a quick pivot here and ask you to play general manager. It's well documented they're last in the league in offense number 32. What changes might they make?
And this is where you have to be almost like a chess master as a general manager, because you have a few things at your disposal that you need to use. Obviously, the draft, free agency, maybe you can make some trades, but also look at your practice squad. Have you been grooming players to promote and give them an opportunity to play as well? That way, you start to supplement as well as replace guys that need it.
And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
53's Mike. Too little, Cupcake.
Bridgewater. This one hauled in by Sample. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
First connection there of the afternoon for those two, and it's good for a first down. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Mixon with a first down carry. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. These two teams all tied after one.
Here we go. Set. Pittsburgh. Here we go. Let's bring it. Let's go. Let's bring it. Let's bring it. Mike's 59. Mike's 59. That's right.
Back to Mixon on first down. And this time the yards won't come so easy, as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. So a nice chunk play running the football, followed by that going in the wrong direction.
Yeah, maybe so, but they don't seem to be that concerned about it, because when you've got a big-time runner, you will trade a few of those for those big chunk explosive runs that he provides. Those add up over time, don't they?
Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
Mike, 53.
On 2nd down. Mixon. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. Give him 3 on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12.
Quit talking about it and bring it. Mike, 55. Check, 55, Mike.
Hey, here we go. Mike 55, Mike 55. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
To throw, Bridgewater. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. There he goes right side. And he'll score. Touchdown, Browns. I don't know who all to blame there, but I love seeing pick sixes.
Nothing like seeing someone pluck it out of the air and go the other way and see people try to change directions. Hard to do.
Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Let's go, baby.
The Bengals drive about to get going. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up. Came out in a power set, but that only served to put more men in the box, and guess what? If you're going to do that, you got to win up front, right? Your offensive guys have got to beat the defenders. They lost all leverage on that play.
Out, 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 out.
Off the play fake. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Third and long for Bridgewater. That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers. It's a 15-yard pickup, but it'll lead to a 4th down.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
The Browns take over. Let's go.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with it?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
As a secondary, they really want to blitz.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line.
Let's go.
A first down there on a pickup of 25. On the heels of that good carry by Devontae Freeman, here's 1st and 10.
Alert. Check.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield.
Joker.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Mayfield on play action. Gonna let this thing go deep. This is caught at the 20. 36 yards on the play.
Let's go.
We always talk about the guy who paid off the play, don't we? A guy who caught it or ran it. But how about the elements that go into making a big play? This one in particular, able to scan the field, pocket held up nicely, did a terrific job by the offensive line. The route well run, and the football right on the money.
They'll find Taylor. That's complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time, and a first down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7.
Let's get this ball.
King.
Take four.
And again, it's Mayfield. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Gates, the intended receiver there, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
Get your backs to the goal line. I can hear my high school coach right now. This is when force meets force. Got to be physical in order to win this battle.
Yeah, that's where the physicality pays off. A nice job forcing the contact and forcing the incompletion.
Yeah, Coach Ford would have loved that play.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. They were looking to go back to Gates, but now it's 3rd and goal.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Hey, that's the way you finish, boy. Finish
Isaiah
strong.
McKenzie,
Yeah, let's go.
his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever. There it results in a touchdown. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Let's go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points. Big time. On 2nd down now, Mixon. He finds an opening past the 40. And finally, down at the 41-yard line. 12 yards that time and a Cincinnati 1st down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
On 1st down, Mixon.
Watch the safety creep.
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to split right there.
On 2nd down, Mixon, and he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
I got him.
They'll run on 1st down. Mixon, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14.
I smell fear in that offense.
They'll try to throw here now. Bridgewater. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the 1st half. The Browns drive about to get started. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the 2nd half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
I never wanted to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the 2nd half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them.
Check 55 to Mike. All day, punt.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, winding that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And in fact, we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you've got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. 2 runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10. Now it's Mixon running right. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. And punter Bosher on now as he gets this one away. 51 yards on the punt there. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle the adjustments that might be made defensively. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. Gates, the intended receiver there, but now it's 3rd down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. Mayfield to throw it. The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. A really nice gain of 25 yards. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can.
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And they're going to have this way down in Cincinnati territory. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got it? Someone cover it. That type of indecision can open up to even more big plays.
Given 3 on the game there, 2nd and goal. They come out here in the I. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll look to run with Freeman. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on? And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown.
That's it, baby. That's it.
From 4 yards out. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And that'll increase their lead to 28. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They're going from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. This is Mixon, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
Check. 53's Mike. Check. 53's Mike. Let's go.
On second down now, Mixon, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down. The run defense, they have been porous at times today, but not that last go-around.
No, they really tightened it up, didn't they? They finally got themselves a win because all game long we've seen them get gashed. This time they played their responsibilities, played their keys, and made a nice stop.
And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35.
I know you felt that
A loss of 8 on the play, and it brings up 4th. Here's Matt Bosher now, as he's on to punt for Cincinnati. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And he'll go ahead and field this at the 5. Before they can get the punt away whistles, as we've come to the end of the third quarter of action. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 16. A running play on first down, and it turns into a fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Hey, defense, let's go.
Mayfield now. Gates with the grab. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. The Browns on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Here's Mayfield, and that is incomplete. First quarter, Charles, you really emphasized the importance of winning the turnover battle as a visiting team, as an underdog. They haven't forced a single turnover in this game.
And right now they're losing, so no turnovers might lead to no victory.
A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Bengals will take over here, 1st and 10. The Bengals drive about to get going. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive when you punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this one. Poor punter. Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now, 3rd and long. Now Mixon. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the first down. It's a 6-yard gain, and it leaves him looking at a 4th down.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
They run forward with Mixon. And this is going to come up well short as they stop him on 4th down.
Let's go, baby.
The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position.
Watch the curl, watch the curl, watch the curl.
First down, Mayfield. Gates has it over the middle. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Well, as this game continues to evolve in the NFL, you know how much coaches love run after catch, but you know what they love even more? Completion.
Yeah, just holding on to the ball.
Catch it, cover it, tuck it away. Whatever you get after that is almost gravy. That's how a lot of these receivers are being taught now.
So 2nd and inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. And no pitch there and no chance either as he's brought down behind the line of scrimmage.
60
The
out
Browns
more.
on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. The give to Taylor. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the first down. Close it out.
And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And on that last drive, went for it on fourth, turned it over. A good job by their defense, so they held them to 3. But this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on fourth down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
And not much room there as he'll get it up only to about the 21. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Ready, set. Hey, we got Mike, number 53.
On third down, Mixon. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
Let's go, get excited, let's go.
On third and 10, they go flying past the marker and get nearly 40 yards. On first down, Mixon. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 12 yards that time and a Cincinnati first down.
53.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10. Mixon with it. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a second and 11. Mixon. And he'll go down at the 28. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. As the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. They got to get it to the 21 here on third down.
Bring it. Bring it.
They'll run with Mixon. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. All runs on this drive so far. It's first and 10. They'll run here with Mixon. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Now the Bengals going to signal for their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. The first down run got 5. Here's second and 5.
59. Watch twist. Zip.
Win the rep. Let's go right here. Mike, check, 59.
Yes. Hey. On the ball.
Mixon will try the right side. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down. So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. And, you know, it wasn't a shutout. They did give up the points in the first quarter, but second, third, and fourth quarter, they held them scoreless.
Brandon, if you throw a shutout for quarters 2, 3, and 4, you're going to win a lot of games in this league. And this felt a lot like, almost like if you say baseball, and the pitcher goes through the lineup the first time, and the hitters get to see him, and then they come out after that, and the bats start blazing, right? I think they saw their best stuff in the first quarter and just shut everything down from that point on. What a great, convincing performance.
So for Cleveland, they get back to 500 now as the win moves them to 7-7. And they will hit the road.